YouTube? What's going on, guys? It's Pete, PeteIsip.com, and I made a video before, but it ran out of tape, or tape. It ran out of tape. Imagine saying it ran out of tape. It ran out of storage. It ran out of space. I still don't understand how, with space everywhere in the online world, it still runs out of space. But it ran out of tape. I'm gonna say tape. It's talking about temptation and what is it that makes you want to do things in reference to dieting and sugar cravings and any type of things that make you feel good. I don't know, some type of comfort food, you know? And it makes me think a lot because people tell me that they're trying, and then when they get to that point of temptation, they fall. It's almost like getting drunk and then calling your ex-boyfriend, girlfriend. Really regret it later on. Probably immediately, but just had that temptation to do so for no apparent reason because your brain wants it to do that. The cravings is your brain stimulating that it wants to be normal. It wants to be the way it was. It wants things to just stay the same. The body doesn't like changing. It doesn't like it at all. But once you teach it to do so, it's not as hard. So for you to fight temptation is the best thing you could do. For you to give in, it's just like starting all over. It's very tough, and that's when it's just and you and temptation. I can't be there to help you. No one's gonna guide you. No one's gonna help you in that fight right there. When you're drunk and you have your phone, you know what you kind of know what you're doing. You're texting the person you shouldn't be. You know what you're doing. Trying to think of maybe a better result, but it's not going to happen. That's the realization. It's like you want chocolate cake. You want it. You're going to eat it because you want to eat it, but you're not supposed to. Why? Because your goals are much higher than that chocolate cake. Your goals are much higher than that Reese's Pieces. But for some reason, you fall into your temptation because you want to stay the same. Now, here's the kicker. It is Wednesday, Ash Wednesday for Catholics. I was raised Catholic. Do I practice? Do I go to church? No. But do I believe? Yes, I believe in higher beings. I believe in higher powers. Do I still follow the guidelines of the commandments? Most of the time, yes. I'm pretty good. I feel like those rules are set to make me a better person in life. Do I believe I'm going to go to hell? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I feel like there's ghosts in my closet as well. And I also believe in Santa Claus. So, you choose whatever you want to believe. I do believe zombies will walk the earth one day. I do believe that there is something sometimes that likes to stare at me while taking a dump. I don't know. That's just my fucked up brain, and that's the way it goes. But Lent is here, and people give up things for 40 days straight. From alcohol to drugs to coffee to sweets to soda. They give up things. They give up being an asshole for 40 days. It's a long time. Am I even referencing right? I think it is 40 days. I hope so. I probably don't know my stuff that well. Remember, 680 SAT score. Not really that smart. And why can't you do it in real life? Why does there have to be a higher power? Why does it have to be a higher being for you to complete something? Why does it take for you to believe that you're going to hell if you eat a piece of chocolate cake rather than not eat that chocolate cake because it's going to make you feel better? So by the goal and the thought of you becoming a better person doesn't matter in your fight towards temptation. But you could give up chocolate cake. I don't know why I'm saying chocolate cake. Maybe I want chocolate cake. You could give up chocolate cake for 40 days straight without even thinking about it. It just fathoms me. So why don't you treat every day like Lent? Why don't you restructure your brain to say, if I go into these cravings, I drink that gallon of soda, there's no such thing as gallons of soda. If I drink that little cup of soda, then Jesus is going to hit me with a lightning bolt, and then I'm going to go down to hell. I don't know. I don't know what the extreme is, but you have to change the way you think. So the message today is change the way you're thinking about these temptations. Think about what you're doing right rather than really getting into what you want. Get out of that. Fight it. The more you fight it, the easier it gets. But if you keep feeding yourself and you keep text messaging your ex-girlfriend, boyfriend, it's just going to get worse. And you know that spiral is not good. Guys, subscribe, like, comment, share. Do whatever you want to do. Make sure it's down below. Because I'd like to hear some feedback on some of these videos. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. Even if it's just like, hey, go fuck yourself, Pete. You're an asshole. I get that a lot. Or my biggest craving is what? Comment down below. Like it up. Share it. Show me that someone's watching. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to stop these videos. Peace out.